Hello, David McLeod here, founder of The Magic of I Am and creator of the Daily Affirmation program. One of the supremely wonderful gifts about being human is having so many brothers and sisters on this planet to share our experience with. And each and every one of those souls has his or her own unique and fantastic perspective on what's going on in the world. Of course, I don't get to interact with all of them, at least not physically. But over the course of a lifetime, I do get to interact with quite a few of them, and pretty extensively at that. One thing that we all seem to do with our perspectives is to form opinions, conclusions, interpretations, and judgments about the world and about the people around us. This may be a little hard to accept, but from our own internal point of view, we're always absolutely right about our judgments and interpretations. This is because we reason about our world based on the limited information that's available to us at the time we make our interpretation. If we are truly honest with ourselves, then as new information becomes available, we can reassess our current theories and decide if they need to be modified or not. And one of the best sources of new information is the perspectives and opinions of other people, especially when they happen to disagree with our own, and most especially when they're opinions about us. When someone else shares a perspective with me that is even slightly different from my own perspective, I have a number of different choices available to me. One, I can quietly dismiss the new perspective as ridiculous or uninformed and write off the person who shared it as uneducated or stupid. Two, I can get offended by the new perspective and make the other person wrong for even holding such a ridiculous point of view. Three, I can adopt my super righteous attitude and get into a highly charged argument with the other person. Or four, I can pause, reflect, and quietly declare to myself, wow, what an interesting perspective. And then I can adopt an attitude of genuine curiosity and find out more from the other person to understand how they arrived at this point of view. I think if you take a look around the world, you can probably figure out which of those strategies gets used more often than the others. To be totally transparent with you, from time to time, I have certainly used the less than ideal, ego-based strategies, numbers 1, 2, and 3, at the top of that list. But because of the work I've done on myself, and continue to do, I find myself leaning more and more and more into strategy number 4. That is, welcoming the different perspective, and then engaging in conversation to understand more about it. What I've learned for myself in practicing this strategy is that I really understand other people much better than I did before. And in gaining that understanding of them, I deepen my understanding and appreciation of myself. More and more, as I continue my journey through life, I see every other person I meet as a spiritual mirror who reflects myself back to me in a way that no other person can do. This week, I encourage you to welcome the different perspectives of others, even if they go completely against your current belief systems and trigger discomfort in you. Do a little internal investigating and see what value there might be for you if you were to shift your belief system, even a tiny little bit. Enjoy your week.